Hi guys, today I'm here with my long wearing full coverage matte powder foundation routine. This is something that I've been meaning to do for some time now and I've gotten a lot of requests for. I've been using powder foundation for a long time. Once I discovered the beauty of it, how easy it is, how great coverage you can get, and just the natural look of it, because you think powder foundation would end up looking very cakey and dry. For me anyways, I think that it is amazing and I think it's definitely something you should try out. So let's get started. I'm starting with the Atelier Ultra Matte. I like to start with a spray. You don't need to, but this helps to keep my skin matte and then also helps me get a little bit of slip to my skin so I can blend things in. You can use a Fix Plus, any kind of spray you like, even a setting spray or a primer or no primer at all. It's 100% up to you. Then I go in and spot conceal. I've got some breakouts at the moment, so I want to make sure I get as flawless a finish as possible. You're going to want to make sure your concealer is as good of a match to your skin. You don't want it to be too light because it's going to highlight your spots, and you don't want to be too dark because it's just going to look like a spot in itself. Make sure that you blend out this concealer. When I first started using powder foundation, I ran into the problem where I would spot conceal, I would buff the powder foundation into my skin, and the powder foundation would catch on the concealer spots. So buff it out. Now I am adding a little bit of the Makeup Forever HD powder and just making sure to set those spots so that when I put powder over it and nothing is tacky and nothing catches on the spots and kind of illuminates the spots that you're trying to hide. Next, I'm going in with a concealer. This one is from Clarins. I like to do concealer before powder, of course, because I don't really like to add powder over cream. I know you can get away with it, but I definitely prefer to go this way. So I'm just putting this under my eyes, and then of course I'm going to blend it out again and set it with my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Kit. When it comes to brushes, I absolutely love two super affordable options, the Real Techniques buffing brush along with the e.l.f. powder brush. I'm of course using the MAC Studio Fix powder. This stuff changed my life. I absolutely love it. I can't totally speak to all powder foundations, but I find that this is so long wearing. It doesn't break up on my skin. It doesn't move around, kind of more liquid foundations can. I think that it just gives amazing coverage. You can set your face with it. You can use it as a powder, as your only foundation. And what I love about this is that I can put this on in the morning. I might need to blot throughout the day. That is just my life with oily skin. But later on the day, if I want to make myself look fresh again, I can totally buff this back into my skin and it looks great. It builds beautifully. You can really kind of choose your coverage and it's just so incredibly versatile. And it doesn't look super cakey on your skin. If you do find it looks powdery, of course you can set it, but I think it gives a great coverage and I absolutely love it. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to let me know what your favorite powder foundations are down below. I've got a whole bunch. If you'd like to see powder foundation routines of all of the powder foundations I have, I would love to do that for you. So just leave any requests below. And if you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!